So if we talk about scripts, a lot of times people get this flashback of ever having talked to, I don't know, a telemarketer or someone that goes door to door and he's just droning on with his script. So he has the script and it's like, okay, believe is the key word in this equation. You have to believe your proposition before anyone else will. And I'm convinced that when your belief reaches 100%, you are guaranteed acceptance by the other person. And they just sort of look at you like, now it's your turn to speak, because in my script it says, client says something, or yes, no. I do not want you to do that. I do not want you to be a robot. I want you to be a human being, because human beings sell very well to human beings. Robots don't sell very well to human beings. We can always tell. It's annoying. And the more you look like a robot, the more you sound like a robot, the more annoying it is. So in this case, when we talk about scripts, let's say you have, okay, let me give a practical example. We used to have a script for the open houses that I did. And I had people in the field doing it, but most weekends I was out there as well, just doing it, seeing, perfecting it, testing what worked better. And sometimes if you have staff, you have to, fall in because someone is sick or whatever. So I used to do this a lot. I've spoken to easily over 10,000 people, probably did the script as well that many times. So the script was, they would ring the doorbell and I would open the door. So, welcome to the open house, please come in. And I did this so they knew that they were at the right place, because a lot of times people are insecure about that, right? Come right in. And then I would shake their hands. That was like a part of the choreography. I would shake their hands, saying, welcome to the open house, please come in. I would escort them. Say, well, the way this works is very simple. You can walk around the house, determine your own route that you want to take, start upstairs, start downstairs, it's all good. And look at everything. Save your questions till the end, and then come to me at the end, and I will explain to you how this works, and I will answer any questions. Now, this script was like, this is word for word script. Like maybe I'm deviating 5% of what the written script is. But as you can tell, like this is just normal human conversation, right? Like when I say, hey, you can make your own route, it's not like you can make your own route, just walk, you can start upstairs, you can start downstairs. No, hey, you can make your own route, start upstairs, start downstairs, whatever you like. This is normal conversation. And the reason why it's normal conversation is because I've practiced it again and again and again and again and again until it was perfect, until it was normal. Now, in the beginning, you're going to struggle with this, and this is absolutely normal. So don't stress about it. No one gets it perfect the first time. It's all good. What you want to do is you want to record yourself doing the script, and then preferably you want to see like, okay, where is this deviating from actual normal human conversation? And what I found out is that people actually find that hard to gauge. Like, okay, I know there's something different, but I can't tell what is different. And if you don't know the problem, it's very hard to solve. First step in solving a problem is always determining the problem. And then from there on out, you can get solutions. So a couple things that I want you to pay attention to. One is tonality. Like if we're in a normal conversation, just like we're doing now, right? There's a difference in tonality. Like sometimes I speak slower and sometimes I speed up. If I want to make a point and I want to speed up, and then all of a sudden I sort of want to bring it down, slow down to make sure you understand. Like there's a cadence to human speech. And then if it becomes like monotone, it becomes weird. Like it becomes like one of those PDF readers, the weird robot voice. That's what you get if you're doing script reading the wrong way. So pay attention to your cadence, pay attention to your tonality. Sometimes we go up, we go down in volume, or wherever we put the emphasis in a word. Those are all things that, especially tempo, makes a massive difference. Even if you're reading something, like a book, and you're reading it out loud, like I got kids, so I got some experience doing this. But even reading simple stuff like that to children or to someone else, you can always tell like who is actually good at this, who's good at telling a story, who's good at making it intriguing, right? And then if it's going to be a face-to-face thing, or if it's on the phone, I don't really care. If they can't see you, that doesn't matter. But what they can notice is you being animated, working with your hands, using your entire body to communicate. Even if you're on the phone, doesn't matter. I want you to use your entire body to make sure that the emphasis is there, that you pull people in, that you're smiling, you're happy, you're doing this. So to give you one more example, the script at the end was longer because we had to sort of convey a lot of information, and we had these forms that would like walk them through. And it's also, for them, it's very stressful because now they're about to make a massive decision. It's for a house and life-changing. So it's high stress. They've just went through the house. Maybe they have questions. So it's really hard to get people to listen to you and to understand you. So over time, sort of the script developed. And what it turned out to be, like they would get back, and usually I would start with a simple question because it usually was very busy at these open houses, right? There's people there, and then I would either say, "Hey, did I walk you through how this works already?" Or I haven't walked you through how this works already, have I? Which is a normal human being question, right? You can see the tonality again. Did I, like, you can even see me do it, and I did it the exact same way every single time. It was actually fun to do because, you keep getting, it's like being an actor, right? And that's the way you should approach it. Be an actor. This is a stage, and it's in show business. That's what my first mentor told me. It's show business, Arno. Anyhow, so, and they would say no. I said, well, the way this works is really simple. That's how I started out, because I wanted to make sure that they understood this isn't complicated. I'm not going to overload you with data, right? So you've seen the house. We can go over any questions in a bit. And what you basically do is you got this form and you fill it out. And the only thing you fill out is, and I would just go through the form with them, and then I would tell them what's going to happen. So, well, and then on Monday night, we call everyone that's been to the open house. And I'm going to tell you two things. I'm going to tell you how many people were here, and I'm going to tell you what the highest offer is at that time. And at that moment, you can either say yes or you can say no. If it's yes, awesome. You go to the next round. You make a higher offer. You go to the next round. If it's no, absolutely no problem. That's absolutely fine. But at least you know what the highest offer was at the time you quit bidding. And then I would walk them through the process, but it was a very organic thing, even though it was the same script every single time. That's what I want you to achieve. I want you to go through your script and be able to talk to me about it in a way that's natural, in a way that's human, and in a way that's just smooth. Be a smooth operator.